Hi, I am Adam. This is the A is for Adam channel, and today we're going to take a look at the newest kit from the Lego Creator Expert series. The expert right there, an expert builder. The Mini Cooper car set here. I really do like that Lego. They've been doing these. Well, the only other one that I think they really have is the VW camper van, which is amazing to me. I'm not really even a huge fan of Volkswagens or anything, and I had to get that one because it was just pretty excellent. And so I do like minis a lot, and so I just kind of had to get this one. Obviously the famous Mini Cooper in seriously the best paint scheme for it, with the British Racing Green with the white hood stripes and the white roof. They do a really good job with putting a lot of details into these sets. It's got the seats that move and all the interior details. It's got an engine detail in it too, and trunk, and it's even got the spare tire and everything in it. And then you get the cute little picnic set with it too, and it makes it more than just a model that you just build and then you have it. It's actually something that I don't think a lot of people are going to play with it, but it's something that could be. And so that's kind of the Lego way. And I got this a little early because of the VIP program, which also means that it came with the mini one that I've actually already put together. You can see there, it's got the cute little one that only has about, 59 whole pieces on that one, whereas the Big Daddy one there has 1077. And then it also came with the old school shredder here that I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the day when I was a kid, so that's pretty cool to me. So let's take a look inside the box. I do like how it has a list of all the pieces on there. That's a handy thing for people that actually care. I don't really do much of my own sort of building, and I mean, this is too cool of a set to ever really use for anything else, but it gives you an idea. Your instruction manuals, we'll take a look at those. And then of course, because it's got 1077 pieces on it, it's got a ton of bags, so we'll just pull all these bad boys out. I do love how they now they have the numbered bags, numbered for every step. I remember when I was a kid putting together the original, I think it was the 3-mast pirate ship, the huge one that they had. It took days because you had to dig through all the little parts. I do love how now too that they're including the brick pullers. I have about 5 or 6 of those things lying around now because they come with the Kusu sets as well, or now Lego Ideas. Got the 2 big old instruction manuals. As far as bags go, I guess we can say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's got a couple sub bags too. They have they have some silver foil backed stickers, which are pretty nice, and then they have the this other set of stickers, which includes a bunch of different options for the license plates. So you have they have a U.S. one. They have, I'm not sure where that one is, and they have a few different European countries. I'm probably going to end up using whichever. I think the DK one is for Denmark. That's probably what I'm going to put on there because it's Lego. It's Denmark. And I'm sure every single one of these stickers too, there's some hidden meaning behind whoever came up with the numbers. It's probably people's initials and where they're from and stuff like that, which it's always a fun little thing that they put on there. I'm going to go and probably start putting this thing together because I've been waiting for a while. We'll be back in a little bit and see what we get. So we're back, and here it is, the completed Mini Cooper. I think it looks I think it's a pretty handsome model, honestly. It's a lot bigger than I was really expecting it to be. Well, versus the camper van, it's actually it's not longer, but it is physically bigger. It's definitely wider, and it's shorter, but and not as tall, but I mean, physically speaking, I think it's actually feels heavier, but this thing is very, very densely packed with parts. Really, when you start with it, obviously you're starting from the ground up. I like how they keep around the old style Technic pieces that the chassis on these things are built out of. We got the hood that opens up there, and we got some pretty neat engine detail. I really do like that. They use there's some custom printed pieces on there, and they have I noticed one of the things that they've started to use these little horn pieces a lot in a lot. They show up in a lot of different sets, and so that's kind of a neat little thing there. It has a few stickers. You have the emblem on the front and the back, and the license plates. then these symbols. I really like how though the side stripe is actually printed onto the parts, which I think that lends it a little bit nicer feel. So the line is definitely straight instead of like crooked. You don't have to put on a bunch of stickers with it. The roof comes off as well, and so you get your nice little interior detail with your stick shift, and your it's got the handbrake in there. The seats fold forward and they have headrests that move. I think it's a really neat detail, and of course the doors open. It's got like interior paneling detail and stuff on there too. It's got I don't know if you'll be able to see it too well. It's got gauges, and it's got a little plate for the radio. All the glass on it is this sort of the smoky, not completely clear, which I think gives it a nice look. They did an interesting thing on the front and rear pillars. In the automotive industry, we call that's the A pillar, B, and then this would be the C pillar. They have stickers on them there too, just to give a little bit of make it look thinner, because they use the angled piece, and so you just have that little bit to give it a thinner look. On the back, you have the trunk that folds open, and it has the picnic basket and blanket, and then like the water bottle. I got a couple extra little pieces for the cheese, so it kind of fills that out a little bit better. It's got the basket handle that moves as well, and then you got the bottle of water, which I think it's a pretty clever way that they did that, with the blue piece on the bottom and then the clear, and then it underneath opens up, and you have the spare tire even, which isn't the exact same. I think it's a narrower tire than what the other ones are, but it works. I think it's a very nice detail to have. Maybe one of the only things that I don't really like about it is the wheels don't turn, but I don't think they turn on the Volkswagen bus there either. So, you know, that's maybe a little bit of a downer on that. But outside of that, I mean, some of the gaps are maybe a little big. It's got this weird hole in it too. But outside of that, I mean, this is a hard shape to really replicate in 90-degree bricks. I think construction on it is pretty easy. I think it took me maybe 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I don't know. I don't usually time myself. It's not an easy build, but it's not super duper challenging. The third bag is probably the third set of bags is probably the biggest one, so it takes that a while. Overall, I think it's a great model. I like I like the details that they have over the wheels. It gives them the more authentic mini look to them. I'm really honestly quite happy with it. It's these creator expert sets are just brilliant. I really want more cars. I want more different cars from this. As long as they keep making them, I'll keep buying them and proudly displaying them on my shelf. So in conclusion, yeah, I would say if you're a fan of Lego, even if you're not a fan of Lego and you just like minis, it's a brilliant kit. I would highly recommend it. I think all of the creator expert sets are just brilliant. So until next time, keep building, buy more Legos.